Hi, I'm Ashley Nelson for Bass City Beat, and I'm in downtown Mount Clemens to interview comic book writer and Gus Coney Island owner, Evan Pozios.
My name is Evan Pozios. My family's had a business in downtown Mount Clemens since 1971. I am a licensed attorney, but I have decided to write comics as a career.
Evan was born in Grosse Pointe Farms, Michigan. He grew up to have a great love for history and later went to Tufts Search University in Boston. He also attended Tulane School of Law in New Orleans and became a licensed attorney. Now, he is a comic book writer and managing partner of Gus Coney Island.
I write a story called Time Grunts for Caliber Comics that's illustrated by Alex Sanchez and lettered and colored by Patrick Thomas Parnell. It's sort of a sci-fi action-adventure set in World War II. It's a lot of fun and deals a lot about our inability to change the past no matter how hard we try. Time Grunts was inspired by watching old war movies with my dad, movies like Guns of Navarone, The Dirty Dozen, and then later in life I loved time travel, Time Bandits, Quantum Leap, so I just kind of combined the two and worked out pretty well.
Since he had a great passion for history and comics, he found a way to collide these worlds. Evan says it normally takes him about a week to write up a story.
Time Grunts Volume 2 we have coming out in a month. That'll be out on Amazon and CaliberComics.com, also local stores in Mount Clemens and actually nationwide. And then we've got another book called Johnny Phantasm that's coming out in April, which is a cool story that is set in a fictional version of Detroit in the 70s, sort of Beetlejuice meets Scarface, so a lot of fun. You know, growing up as a kid, I'd hang out with my dad at the Coney Island, and on the way up to keep me occupied, we'd stop at a local pharmacy here, and I'd go to the spinner rack and pick out a comic book, and that would occupy me, and that's kind of where I developed my love for it.
Evan also finds it pretty ironic that he went from working in the courthouse right next door to where he works now.
Favorite series growing up was G.I. Joe, which is probably what was the impetus to write Time Grunts. If I had to pick something today, I would say I would probably pick The Punisher. I probably need to be better organized. I've got comics all over the place, but yeah, still into mostly Marvel titles, but also a lot of independent titles.
Gus Coney Island is themed around comics, thanks to Evan. The art is done by Roy Thomas. Roy comes in every once in a while and swaps up the art. In the end, Evan had a few words to say to viewers.
Pursue your dreams. You're never too old. You're never too young. Do what you love, and good things will happen.
If you or anyone you know are into comics, you can get your copy of Time Grunts at either local Mount Clemens shops, Amazon.com, or CaliberComics.com. For Bass City Beat, I'm Ashley Nelson.